welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to be talking about our top 12 ways to save money, to pinch your pennies, to keep those dollaroonies in your pocket versus somebody else's. It has been years and years and years since we started being financially responsible. When we were first even introduced to the concept. Why? Because I didn't grow up knowing or learning or even considering financial principles. To me, growing up, being successful was just making a lot of money. But in my 20s, I wound up doing that. I wound up growing business, making a lot of money. But then I learned, wait, you can still make a lot of money and be broke. Making a lot of money has nothing to do with how financially or being wealthy. And so financially independent. And so through the years, we've learned how to pay off all of our debt. We've learned financial principles. But these right here are probably the top 12 ways, and they're simple, that we currently use to save money. And again, these are going to be simple things that everybody can do, that we do frequently here in our household. They are just proven little tiny tricks that are going to definitely save you money. So before we jump into those 12 things, if you have not hit the subscribe button yet, make sure to do that. When you hit it, it goes from red to gray. Ring the notification bell. That way you don't miss any of our tips here on the channel. We upload 4 times a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. And yeah, I would love to have you join our growing community here on YouTube. So again, hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell, smash the like button. That helps our channel out greatly. So if you've enjoyed any of the content that you've gotten here on the channel, please make sure to do that. And if this is your first time visiting us, welcome. Check out some of our other videos. And yeah, let's go ahead and jump in. So our top 12 ways that we save money here in our household. Number 1, we just did this one not too long ago. And it is airport parking. And so let me explain. So for a very long time, whenever we would travel, we would go to the airport and we would just park at the airport. I would pull in and I would park at the airport. And our airport the prices have climbed. When I first started traveling over a decade ago, it was $5-8 a day. But now, the cheapest parking at our airport here in Atlanta is $12 a day. And it goes all the way up to $25 or $30 a day, depending on how fancy, how bougie you want your parking experience to be, how close you want to be to the terminal. And I can remember even the $12 parking, we would pull in, go all around in the parking spots. We would find a parking spot and then we would have to hike half a mile to the terminal because it was the nosebleed parking. Still paying $12 a day for the nosebleed parking. Well, one day my husband and I were talking. He's like, babe, there's got to be some different parking options. And so I went online and I found a website called way.com, way.com. And basically what it is a third party parking. I don't know which, they're the middleman between you and the parking facilities. So all the big parking spots, all the big off-site airport parking, the parking spot, different hotels in the city by the airport. So many times they have parking lot space for people that are traveling that goes unused. And so what they do is they negotiate and they take that unused area and they sell it cheaper than what they're selling it for. And so we started getting access to these really nice parking places for a third of the cost, a third of what it would cost us at the airport. We were just traveling and we were gone for 7 days. And with taxes, fees, and everything, we paid $35 for parking. We pulled in, and this is how these guys work. So you pull into your parking spot, literally almost within a minute of you parking, in our experience, a shuttle pulls up, loads you up into his thing, loads your suitcases, takes you to the terminal, and then when you get back, you walk out of baggage claim, you find your little shuttle, and they take you right to your car, and then you can either unload your bags yourself or they will literally unload them. They pull you right up to your freaking car, and it's a third. You save anywhere from 75% to 50% on your parking. It is, and listen, parking's one of those added extra costs to vacation that you don't get anything out of. You're just paying to leave your car. And so, and there's a lot of them. If you just go to Google and you type in, I will link a couple of them. I'll link the 2 that I've used in the description box below, way.com, and there's another one I can't think of, but I will link those in the description box. But if you just search cheap airport parking, you're gonna come up with these different parking vendor people, third middlemen, whatever you want to call it, that are going to help you get discount parking. So that way you can actually spend that money on the enjoyable parts of vacation, just a place versus just a place for your car to be parked. So that's number 1. Number 2, looking for promo codes. So there is a site called Retail Me Not. And whenever I am buying anything, if I'm in line at a store, I will use this app called Retail Me Not, and it gives me a coupon for wherever I'm at. So for example, let's just say I'm booking parking on way.com. I will go to Retail Me Not and type in way. All of a sudden it'll give me promo codes for way. So not only am I getting discount parking, but sometimes they'll have 10% off your order, $5 off, 20% off, whatever it is. My husband was looking for cigars a couple months ago, and okay, he wants to order these cigars. So I go and I type in JR Cigars promo code, bam, 25% off my order. And so always look for a promo code. Always, always, always. You can go into Google and type in promo code for Bed Bath & Beyond. Or like I said, Retail Me Not. Another place to look, like for cosmetics or makeup, is YouTube. Like there is almost, I would say 90% of the time, there is a promo code for something you're buying. For most stores have a promo code. And so make sure to look for that when you're purchasing anything. It's been a really, really, really big money saver for us. Number 3, price matching. Price matching. There are a lot of stores that price match. And like Target, we have a super Target right up the road. And I don't run around and buy stuff. I go to Target. Why? Because Target price matches Amazon. Target price matches Walmart. Target price matches, like I price match diapers. I price match tampons. Like I price match tampons, soda. If I need to go get some Diet Mountain Dew for my husband, and Walmart has it for 99 cents, a 2 liter, and it's $2 at Target. All I got to do is say, hey, I'd like to price match this. They scan it, they pull it up, they will price match cookies, bread. Like it has to be the exact same thing, but they will price match everything. And so like it saves me time from going to several different stores. It saves me gas, and it saves me like money right in my pocket because like they price matched it. So price match. And like Walmart doesn't price match at least the Walmart by us, but a lot of stores do. A lot of stores do price match. There's a store, Off-Broadway shoes. There was a pair of tennis shoes that I was liking for my husband. We walked in, he picked out the tennis shoes. I did a reverse image search on Google. Is that one of the ones I'm telling you about? I did a reverse image search really quick on Google. I typed in the shoes, and all of a sudden it pops them up. Oh, this place has them on sale. You walk up to the register and okay, here we go. Will you guys price match this? Yes, they will. So we can go right here local and still get a price match, still get the very best deal. All right. When you are traveling, shut off your hot water heater. My brother-in-law actually is the one that told me about this one years ago. And I was like, really? Does it really save that much money? And he's like, yes. And at the time we had a big tank water heater. And so what I didn't understand is the entire time we're gone, that hot water heater, that tank is keeping that water hot in case we want to use it. So like we were paying for the hot water heater to keep the water hot, even though we would be gone for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks sometimes. And so if you have a hot water heater with a big tank, it's a noticeable amount, like minimum $5, $10 if you're gone for any length of time that you're going to see your electric bill jump down. Now, if you have a tankless hot water heater, you don't have to worry about it. But if you have one of those big tanks that sits anywhere in your house and you're traveling, just go to the breaker, flip it off, and then when you come home, just flip it back on. Just flip it back on. And I'm telling you, that is one of the things that takes a second to do, but it saves you a lot of money. Shop at thrift stores, ThredUp, Poshmark, the Facebook Marketplace. Like there's so, especially for bigger, like, okay, so for clothes, like if I'm looking for a new pair of tennis shoes, I'll go to Poshmark and I'll type in Nike Zoom Pegasus. And I'll type them in my size, and it'll show me all, like, so the tennis shoes I have right now, I got new in the box for like 60% off of what they were selling for at the store. Someone bought them, didn't want them, got them as a gift, whatever the case may be. Here's another tip for those sites. Like the other day, I was looking for a coat for my little girl, a winter coat. So I went to Poshmark. I went to the kids' coats, 18 months, and I liked them. I didn't buy them. You can just heart them. Well, that notifies the seller that somebody's looking at their products. 80% of the time when you like it, you're going to get a private message with an offer. So if the coat's selling for $15 with $7 shipping, like I got the offer, hey, I'll give you the coat for $12 and free shipping. Or $10 and they bump the shipping down to $4.99. But, you know, ThredUp, I mean, you can get things for a fraction of the cost. Poshmark, you don't even have to leave your house. But if you, like, or around here, like, we have some really amazing thrift stores where I can get killer kids' clothes instead of, like, letting somebody else pay the full retail. And then I can go in and get, like, new clothes for a fraction of the cost. And so it does take a little more time than just walking into Walmart or Target and buying it off the rack, but it saves you a substantial amount of money. Shop ahead for birthday gifts. Oh my goodness. So you've got to be a little more organized for this one, but here's what I will tell you. So if, like, I have a list of who's going to need birthday presents that year from me. And so so when I know this, then I can take advantage of sales as they're happening. So if Black Friday is coming up and I know that I need a gift for my mom in January, my dad in January, my mom in February. I know my husband is in August. I know my mother-in-law is in August. Like I will shop. I know my best girlfriend is in November. Another one of my girlfriends is in December. Like I will kind of get an idea. So when I see something at 50% off, I can snag it versus going and paying. And in many cases, I can get them something that I normally wouldn't have gotten them. I normally wouldn't have gotten them because I'm getting it at 50% off. If I have a budget of, $50 for a child's birthday present, then in some cases, like my daughter last year got a ride-on unicorn. Well, that sucker was like $100, but I ended up getting it at Sam's Club on sale for like $40. So we would not have normally gotten her that ride-on unicorn. But because we got it on sale and I shopped early for it, I had to hide that big old giant ride-on unicorn box for like 6 freaking months. But I was able to get her something so it saved us money. It got her a killer gift. And so shop ahead for birthday presents. And it makes your life less stressful. You're not having to look around at the last minute trying to find a gift. Just shop ahead. Know ahead what birthdays you have coming up. Yeah, and once you put them in a spreadsheet, like I just have a sheet every year and it tells me the dates of people's birthdays, and then I know who I'm getting gifts for or who's just getting a card. And so the ones that are getting a card, they get their card. The ones that are getting a gift, I can just look and check them off as they get done. Buying meat when it's on sale and freezing it. I used to just shop weekly. And I would have to pay whatever the sale price was, good or bad. And meat prices can fluctuate greatly, especially right now in the past year with the pandemic and everything crazy going on. And so we invested into a freezer for our garage. And so when I see a really good deal on meat, like sometimes one of our local grocery stores will be changing out all the chicken. So they will mark down boneless, skinless chicken breast to like 99 cents a pound. Well, when that happens, I buy like 50 pounds of it because like we eat a lot of boneless, skinless chicken breast. My husband loves it. No, he doesn't actually, but I'll buy meat when it's on sale. When turkeys are on sale for 29 cents a pound, 36 cents a pound, 42 cents a pound, I will buy several of them. Why? Because I can do a lot with turkey. If I see burger on sale. So what I do is I do all my weekly shopping of like my vegetables, my fruit, condiments, any canned goods I need. I do that on a weekly basis. But my meat, I buy in bulk ahead of time when I get a killer deal on it. And I freeze it. Now, sure, there's times where my husband's like, I want a roast, and roast isn't on sale, and we have to go pay whatever the price is. But 90% of the time, the meat we're eating, we've gotten on a really good sale. We've frozen it in the freezer, and then we, every single year, in the past 4 years, after Christmas, Target they have a boneless rib roasts, which is like, they normally go for anywhere from $6.99 to $7.99 a pound. Every year after Christmas, Target puts them out for 50% off. So you can get a rib roast for like $3 and change per rib roast. Like, that is a crazy, insane deal. So when that happens, we go buy 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. We put them in the freezer, and then we eat them over the next year. And so again, buy your meat when it's on sale and then eat it. All right. Don't throw away food. Okay, don't throw away food. We always start our week with leftovers because for us, food tends to accumulate for us on the weekends. We have family dinner night, if we have any leftovers from date night. And so Sunday and Monday, like Monday, I don't cook unless we don't have leftovers. If we have any leftovers in the refrigerator on Monday, they get eaten before I cook anything. And my family knows this. And so I used to do all my shopping on the weekend. Now I do my shopping on Wednesdays. So all my grocery shopping gets done on Wednesdays. Kind of Monday and Tuesday is like the fridge clean out. We get out any leftovers. We don't ever throw anything away. I don't care if it's a little tiny bit of broccoli, it gets eaten. When you are throwing food away, one of my mentors gave me this visual years ago. She said it's like putting cash in the trash. Imagine taking a dollar bill, crinkling it up, and throwing it in the trash. Anytime you put food in the garbage can, it is literally like taking your money and throwing it away. But for some reason, like, we don't ever see it like that. At least I didn't. And now all of a sudden I had that visual of, wow, I just let that lettuce go bad. I threw it away. That's like taking $2 and throwing it in the garbage, which I would never do. But for so long, I had no problem throwing food away. And so ever since I had that visual, I'm like, nope, no way. Like, we're gonna freaking eat it. We're not throwing it away. We're gonna eat it. And so for us, it just works really well to start every single week with leftovers. And it's just what my family's used to it. They're like, what are we having for dinner tonight? It's Monday. Leftovers. Like, the kids already know it. My husband already knows it's leftovers. It's Monday. We're going to clean out the fridge before we go cooking more food for the new week. Selling unwanted, unused items. So social media Facebook in particular has made this a dream. It's made it a dream. So whenever we get anything around the house that's my kids' old clothes, any homeschooling books that are still in usable condition, I got an Instapot this last year for my birthday. So I sold my pressure cooker. But the Facebook marketplace is amazing for selling any unwanted items. Shoes. What I used to do was just take it all down to the Goodwill and drop it off. Now I lay it out. If I have some shoes I'm cleaning out, take a picture. Takes a second, like a minute to post it on the marketplace. I meet at a school or a grocery store a mile from my house, so it doesn't take a lot of my time. And listen, I'm talking hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars a year that I get from selling things on the marketplace that we're just not using anymore. And instead of keeping it around here collecting dust, if it's not getting used, it gets sold. It gets sold. And so go take a look around your house and see what you can sell. See what you have that's been collecting dust. See what you have that you're no longer using that would benefit somebody else, especially in the time we're in. Like, people are looking for deals. People are looking to shore up their finances, to, pinch some pennies, like what we're talking about here today. So what you're not using could benefit you, give you some extra cash. For some of you, you could go sell stuff around your house and have all the money for Christmas presents that you need. You could have all the money in Christmas presents just by selling unused, unwanted crap that you're not even using anymore. All right, number 10, getting all of your cards at the Dollar Tree or Dollar General. Oh my goodness, this one is huge. I can remember I used to go to Walmart or Target or, wherever and buy cards. They are freaking expensive. $2 for a cheap card all the way up to $5 and $6. The Dollar Tree has a really great selection of cards, as well as Dollar General. Dollar Generals are a little bit, they feel a little bit bougier. They feel a little bit nicer than Dollar Trees. But both of them, Dollar General and Dollar Tree has dollar cards, and then they have 2 for $1 cards. Dollar General has dollar cards, and then they actually have some that are $2. But the $2 ones are much nicer than the dollar ones. But listen, you can actually go get really nice cards for a fraction of the cost. Yeah, go get your cards there. Make a list for grocery shopping. Oh my goodness. And stick to it. Stick to it. Like, make the list and stick to it. So know before you go in the grocery store, what are you buying? What am I buying? Make the list. I used to go in, and can I tell you, by making the list, you also are saving time, because then you won't forget anything. I used to go to the grocery store, and I would just like go up and down the aisles, and I would come home with way more than I needed. And then I would leave at the grocery store stuff. So I would buy stuff I didn't need, and I would forget to buy stuff I did need. And so ever since I started making a list, I go in, I get everything I need, and I don't come home with a bunch of stuff I don't need. So make a list, stick to it. Make a list, stick to it. And our 12th and final one, curbside pickup. Listen, yes, it's fast. Yes, it's convenient. However, here's how it's going to save you money. Target. We're just going to use Target as example for all my fellow mamas out there. Walking into Target is like a danger zone for any woman, in my opinion. Okay, they have the cutest stuff everywhere, and everything is made for you to go, oh, look at that. When you do curbside pickup, guess what? You don't get tantalized by anything. You pull up, they bring it out to your car. You don't have to set foot in the store. Like, listen, no matter how wise you are, no matter how good your shopping list is, there are marketers, the best of the best, that spend time, energy, money, planning strategy sessions to make that store a big old fat, like, look at me zone. Look at me, come buy all the things you didn't need when you walk in the store. But when you do curbside pickup, they bring it right out to your car. And this was like, I really resisted curbside pickup for a long time. And it wasn't until COVID hit that I started, crazy Corona came around, that I started using the curbside pickup. And then I was like, oh, look at this. I went to Target and got nothing extra. Like, I went to Target and didn't buy anything I didn't plan on buying. Yay me. No, I never stepped foot inside the store, but that's besides the point. But curbside pickup saves you time, and it definitely saves you money. You're not buying things that are unplanned. You're not coming home with more things you don't need. Yeah, and Target is the devil for that. Like, out of all the stores that tempt me, I don't know, Target's a big one. Macy's does too. Macy's tempts me a lot. Anyway, there's a lot of stores that tempt me. But Target really doesn't. Now, here's the only thing. If you're doing price matching, you do have to go into the store to do that. However, you just go to the customer, go get what you need, laser focus. I'm going to get the diapers. Get the diapers, come right back up to the customer service section. Don't wander the aisles, wandering the stores, because all you're doing is tempting yourself by looking. You're exposing yourself to all the stuff you don't need. So anyway, those are our top 12 tips for saving money. Let me know if you like videos like this. Like, do you like talking about saving money? Do you like talking about stuff like this? Or are you like, no, Carmen, just teach me how to lose weight more? But let me know in the comments if you want to see more videos like this. There's probably 100 different tips on saving money that we do. Those are just the top 12 that I was like, these are really easy for everybody to do. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. In the link below, I'm going to link, just because when we're talking about curbside pickup and you know, not getting tempted by going into the store, Amazon's a great way to get some of the things you need. Typically, you can save a lot of money. Not always. Amazon's not always the cheapest, but in the description box, I will link my, we just put up just not too long ago, my current Amazon favorites. And so I will link that in the description box. Make sure to check that out and have a great week. Make it a great week on purpose.